The big storm's heading further south.
Utility 1. Close the call, fire available, returning. 1243.
Ah, shit. Yeah, that's way south. That's even further south than Jay. Darn it. Oh, man, they burnt. It's a different crew at the fucking donuts. They burnt my food. Yeah, definitely burned it. Oh, yeah, burnt. We have to head a little south, guys. The storm turned. I don't care, like I said. I let you believe in what you want to believe in. I have that right not to believe, but you have the right to believe. Whatever you want to believe in, people, you believe in. I even said it last night. Whatever superior you answer to, you think you answer to, whatever that may be, you know, keep trumping your thoughts.
County 33, 10-4-33.
What kind of maneuvering are we doing down here? Look at this. Look at the move with this blinker light on. Are you fucking kidding me? Just go do what you want to do. Look, cut in front of everybody. Fucking people make me sick.
County 10, just caught.
No.
We're arriving. 2-story, another red townhouse. 75 officer will be assuming just a recommend. Will be investigating.
Church and state,
1246.
I believe, are supposed to be separated. But I can't waste energy trying to change people's mind on religion. It is what it is. I mean, if that's what he wants to believe, I don't believe that. If that's what you're asking, I don't believe God did that to him. Saved his ass. He was a centimeter in the right position. That's all. It wasn't his time to go, you know. But I firmly believe church and state should be separated. But whatever people need to comfort themselves, if that's what he believes and he thinks that and that comforts him at night, then so be it. You know, let him believe it. If you want to believe in Santa Claus, then fucking believe in Santa Claus. Fuck do I care? I believed in him until I was 9 or 10 years old. However old I was, who knows? Maybe I was 17. The fuck. That's not true. What's not true?
4.
Project 25 is propaganda to try to bring Trump out and talk about it and let him make a mistake. All right, that was another try. That was almost like an assassination attempt in itself, and it miserably failed because he does not support it, endorse it, whatever you want to fucking talk about. All right, he is Agenda 47. It's on his website, and that's it. Now, that's coming from a far right-wing extremist fucking thing. That's their wishes. That's not anything to do with Trump. But it was a good try on the libs front. They thought they were going to come out and that was going to be the big weapons for the week. But people are too smart to believe it. Let's talk about Thomas Crooks, who is a demented individual who is a Trump and MAGA and Republican hating individual, severely depressed, on medication, has a mental issue per his parents. All right. And
County 3606 on scene. 10-4 3606.
He fits the same profile as all the other mass shooters. All right. It's time we open up insane asylums and get these people the help they fucking truly need. He was brainwashed by the extreme left rhetoric, the mainstream news media. There's a list of people. I would need to see it to read it off to you. I can't bring them up off the top of my head. But the left is spewing hate, violence, and when you take an individual like him, who has been bullied, is extremely depressed, on medication, and thinks that, he's looking at Hitler, which he's not. All right, his perception's wrong. He's hallucinating. And he's hearing people go out and, we're going to put, from our own president of the United States says, put a fucking bullseye on Trump. What the hell did they think was going to happen? Right? What was going to happen? They've been spewing hate and violence for the last 8 goddamn years. That's the end of that. We're chasing a fucking storm. I'm eating fucking Dunkin' Donuts. Wasn't too bad. Well done. I gotta check the weather map, because this thing is fucking changing. Wow. It's amazing how it's almost in Pottstown. What was once coming right for me has completely went south. It looks like it's going to miss us. The one on the north end here, the little cell, that's weakening. We're only going to get this little drizzle again. That's why I don't chase weather. I suck at it, guys. I suck at it. I'm trying, all right? I'm trying. But I suck. I completely suck at this. What I thought was going to be a direct hit is completely south of us now. I'd have to fucking hightail it to Pottstown. By the time I get there, it would be past Philadelphia. It's going to be in Costanza's neck of the woods soon. And for that reason, I suck at this. Thank you, Nina. Hello, Matt. Let's admit it, all right? The Democrats, the far left extremists, the Congress, the senators, filled with racists, have demanded people get out and violently protest, punch us in the mouth. Let me tell you, just fucking try it. I dare Waters to come over here and try to punch me in the mouth. I dare her to. Whoopi Goldberg. Clooney. That fucking Italian that used to make all the movies. What's his fucking name? De Niro. You get a weak young kid, a weak-minded, mentally ill kid like Crooks, and this is the outcome, people. They have nobody to blame but themselves. Nobody to blame but themselves. And the mom and the dad, whatever. I want, yes, last night I wanted, if I would have known it was a 20-year-old, we had his name. As soon as I woke up this morning, I immediately blamed and held responsible the parents for the bullshit. And the mom is just as bad as the son. Her son, the piece of shit that he is, deserves everything he got. Everything. Plus more. And I commend the sharpshooter who got him right in the fucking head. And he didn't fail. And it was a bigger round than a .556. Left a big hole in the side of his fucking face. And because the kid probably didn't know how to fire an AR-15, luckily the gun might have moved on him, and that's why he didn't hit his target. The kid needed to be locked up in an insane asylum. The school knows it. His mom knows it. And don't blame, he was bullied. Maybe you should have wore a fucking condom and didn't have the kid at all. How's that? If this is the shit you reproduce. So we're getting a little drizzle now. All right. He's not a Republican. That has nothing to do with him hating. I have a video I can show you of him hating the Republicans and Trump. The kid needed some very, very, he needed to be in a clinic. I heard reports they found bombs in his car. The kid is demented. He needs help. He could have easily shot up a mall or anywhere else. He could have did anything. But he thought he was going to go out, in a blazing, hero, that he's saving America. Okay.
Station 62, South Whitehall Township at Luther Press Health Center, 800 Houseland Road.
The left is all to blame for his actions. Saying that Trump's a Hitler, a Nazi, this, that, and that other thing is so far from the truth, but yet people like this kid believe it. Okay, I gotta check the radar. I gotta see what the hell's going on. Oh, do I have another sandwich? Oh, I have another sandwich left in there. I got a lot of shit here to do. Hold on, guys. The most important thing is, I'm not even gonna say. Let me check this weather. Yeah, the big one is far south of us. We're right on the edge of the one. This one's even weakening as we drive. So we're just going to drive around, see what else we can catch, and hopefully it's not a disease. Do you want to get on the sidewalk? Oh. I did eat all my sandwiches. Fuck. All right.
1242 and 1240. (7231) Windsor Drive, East Building Trailer, EPO Windsor Building, for a 911 hang-up. With being sound and static on the line, give you a call back. 7231 Windsor Drive, in the building trailer. Airport 1242.
Good afternoon, outdoor stuff.
Something from wheelchair to chair.
Again, I'm going to say this loud and clear. The Democrats are finished for the next 4 years. They should take their energy and find a good candidate for the next election. They need to write this one off. They need to stop being little pansies over it and crying little bitches and move on. They totally effed their election up this time, and they need to just move on. They don't need to cheat. They don't need to do anything. They need to put the white flag up and surrender this election and move on. They have botched it up more than the damage is so great they cannot fix this in 3 months. It's unrepairable for them. And they need to just fess up and say, okay, we fucked up, and we're going to look ahead 4 years. And we're going to stop all the bullshit. We're going to start running the country. I think that would be a great start for them for the next election.
Whitehall Township.
And the clean up their image
400 Lehigh
and start doing some damage control, because it's going to take 4 years for them.
Station 62, Whitehall Township.
Just admit it and move on.
Inside lower levels.
Because they can't fix this. This is unrepairable. It's going to take years to fix the Democratic platform. They're done. Man, I'm not too sure about that shift work in Dunkin' Donuts today. Okay, if you look straight ahead, 12 o'clock, that's where the main storm is, right down there, but it's heading south. We're heading south, but very slowly.
The Boss Scouts, Florida Lake Valley Mall. The lower level EMS is dispatched for a party or a...
Yeah, it's almost past me now. That's how far, how fast it's moving south. It was coming right for me, and then headed southeast, and that was it, guys. We're not going to see this storm, actually. The bigger storm is straight ahead. The smaller storm is over here. That's weakening, and then the biggest one is down there, but it's way south. And I'm not going to catch it. I think Jay has a better chance of catching it. So again, I apologize for what turned out to be a little drizzle here in Allentown, Pennsylvania. I don't know what else to tell you guys. I just know I can chase fires better than I can chase weather.
For 2224. A19. A19. Welcome.
Open house, indoor pool.
After
Oh, shit. Yeah, exactly, John. Me. I'm close, but not close enough. Look at I can see it. I just can't feel it. We close, but not close enough. That's why I could never chase a tornado. I would get myself killed. I would actually probably get killed chasing a tornado. The coffee's even burnt. That was a miserable fail at that Dunkin' Donuts this morning. It was I don't know. The afternoon, it was not the morning shift. It was some buffoons working the day shift. Oh, it's terrible, guys. Oh, well. What are we going to do? Scotchman thinks he's trying to crank me up. Yes. He'll go up saying I'm live through the. I'm up in the air. The one I always do in Whitehall, the gas station. But it is after lunch, and it's a different crew, I guess. Yeah, the big storm's entering Boyerstown, and that's a good 35 minutes, 40 minutes. It would never going to catch it. I'm just going to go down to Emmaus and kind of come back up and around. I am right on the edge of the smaller storm, the smaller cell, so I give up, guys. But at least you caught me live Sunday afternoon.
Metro. 495.
He was a fire chief of Buffalo Township. Nice guy. Somebody's getting pulled over, people, and it isn't me. Damn, what did he do? He was in front of me. That was the car in front of me. Wow, I was close. I don't know what he could have done. He has plate readers, maybe, so. Something wrong with his registration, maybe. All right, look at this. I'm in luck. Look at that, huh? I should never question myself. Suckers.
810. 10-4-8-10.
That cop's probably sorry he ever pulled this car over, because now he has to get out in the pouring down rain, and it's like, for what? You know what I mean?
Comm center, truck 2, available quarters. Number truck 2. This is 130 Melancholy Lane, Crossway Country Club Road West. Allen, communications off 113.07. 1242.
1242.
Location.
Down for 1242.
Coopersburg Borough, 156 Young Avenue, crossroad of Young Circle and South 9th Street, ALS fall victim. Station 72, Coopersburg Borough at 156 Young Avenue, crossroad of Young Circle and South 9th Street, ALS fall victim.
So it all passed us. That's it right here, and we're at the back end of it now. So
156 Young
it's
Avenue.
heading away from me. We're going to turn around up here and head back to Allentown.
7503.
County 1242.
1242.
Business
Section
station closed.
1744 to half 2 Street on the porch.
Or 1242.
Cross Street 18th and Cloud. Just be a minute, ALS Spalding.
Yeah, that's it. Look at the skies behind it, all clear. That's it for the day, weather-wise, I guess. Oh, that diner that I just drove into. $1:30. I'm gonna miss that, but I really don't care. I guess what he has to say. I hope they ask him why he said about the bullseye. I would like to see him answer. And no matter what excuse he comes up with, I'm sure this demented individual called Crooks took it as putting a bullseye on his head and shooting him. So there you go. I don't know. There's no way that he's going to be able to defend that. And if Trump is smart, closer to the election day, he should run an ad campaign with Joe Biden saying that, and then video scenes from Trump getting hit with a 5.56 slug, and that would put the nail in the coffin for the Bidens. Maybe Costanza will take over the live stream and show that same cell heading towards his house.
Lake County 306 and 304. Go for both. 3883 Iron Bridge Road to check welfare, check on the plane's 4-year-old daughter, lives at this address with grandparents, child's mother and siblings. Plane believes the mother and her boyfriend used drugs in the basement. Also said the daughter told them the mother hits her. 3883 Iron Bridge Road.
Aye, aye, aye.
10-4.
4 copy.
Contest on St. True Street. Over True Street, man.
You can show me clear and available.
And for 860.
Oh, I had a unfriend and block a longtime acquaintance. Everybody knows who it is, and you may want to do the same. Nikki Mack. She put something up. I don't know if it was a reel or something on Facebook or a meme. I don't know what the hell she put up, but she said, you know, something the likes of, oh, darn it, you just needed to go to the right like 1 inch and he would have been dead or something. And if anybody knows her really well, she cannot stand Trump and the Republicans and everything else. And I got a little sick because I've known her. You know, she called into my show and she's going to spew hatred again like that. I'm done. I'm done. I don't ever talk to her again. She's another one that needs mental help. And hopefully she finds it. And believe me, people, what I say, karma, when you wish something like that on somebody, you're going to fucking get what's coming to you. You know, unless you say something about somebody that personally came after you or your family and killed somebody, you have every right to then wish that harm on somebody, 100%. But when this guy doesn't do shit to you and you're gonna spew that hatred along with the fucking Democrats, it's fucking disgusting. You know, I don't like Biden, but would I wish him fucking, you know, dead? Holy shit, no, because my father is a little bit older than him. You know, and you don't know what can come around.
South 2nd Street, Foundry
Goes
Street.
around, comes around.
The police, BLS, no problem.
I just wish the guy would just go spend time with his family and stop worrying about politics. That's my wish on the guy. And he did so much evil in the world. He's starting to pay for it through dementia, which is probably going to end up taking him out. It's going to turn in not just Alzheimer's, you know. It's just going to be a slow diminishing death. It's karma, people. So that's what I firmly believe in. But unless you harm me or my family members, I would never, you know, you got to do something to me for me to come back at you like that. And then that's okay. But I'm really surprised at Nikki and why she would do that. And she says, yeah, I said what I said. you know, and stupid bullshit. Nobody needs that. I do believe so, John. I look at it this way. I thought about, I did a lot of research this morning, and I see a lot of stuff, and then I put it in my own words. And I seen a list of things that this guy endured over the course of eight years. And people are like, if he did all this, he's definitely the person for the job. I look at it as this was a test. The left has been testing him. And he's passed every fucking test. And he keeps marching on. And the more they throw at him, the more he fights it and comes out stronger. To me, that's the type of guy I want on my side. I want a fighter like that. So keep doing what you're doing, Democrats, and you're making a lot of people see this motherfucker is strong and has a passion and is not backing down. I've not seen a human being go through what he's going through and still want to be in the arena. Because a fighter that gets punched out, knocked down, and gets back up and starts swinging again in the ring, he becomes the champion. And the Democrats don't see this. And it's amazing. Everything they do, he gains more popularity. Because you start feeling sorry for the motherfucker. All he wants to do is run for president in America, which we all think everybody has the right to do. That's all. And a fucker takes a 5.56 to the ear and gets up and tells the Secret Service, wait, and then puts his fist up and says, fight. Don't stop, don't quit. At his age, with 6 or 7 Secret Service agents on top of him, I want to see Biden go through that. Just have 5 or 6, 7 big guys jump on him. That alone would hurt somebody. And if you don't like that kind of character in a person, then you're a fucking asshole. You gotta like a guy that can weather a storm like that and just keep coming up swinging. The rest of the world is watching. And I am telling you, other presidents are going, holy fuck. There's nothing that's going to stop this guy. We ain't fucking with this guy for the next 4 years if he gets in. Are you kidding me? So I look at it and I tell my friends in here, I tell Ron, I've told Mike, I tell a lot of people, they go through tough times. They fall on hard times. This is a test in life. I passed all my tests, everything that was ever thrown at me. I never backed down. I never said no. I never fucking ran away. I never closed stores. I battled up against everybody. So of course I want a guy like that. I like guys like that. And the more I see this guy take, when he can get shot with an AR-15 and come up with blood on his face and wants to continue to talk to the American people, that is the guy you want as president. That is the fucking guy. Because I don't know anybody else that could fucking take that abuse and still come up swinging and want to talk to the American people before he leaves the stage.
front door.
Fuck, y'all blind. The people that don't like him, y'all are blind.
Just gonna wait out front. 5123 front street.
You need to talk to people that are close to him and know him and worked for him to get the truth. Because nobody on the left wants to. They want to tell you all lies. I'd work for that guy any day. And another thing that you want to look at his character. Look at the family. Look at his sons. Look at the kids he raised. You look at Biden's. He's got a fucking daughter that says she got raped by him. He's got a son that's all fucking cracked out of his mind. He did a good job raising those kids, right? He didn't give a shit about his kids. Why would he give a shit about us? You can always tell somebody's character.
It looks like the other one that closed for.
By looking at their family, their kids. And how you raised your kids.
Okay, thank you.
I could go on and on and on why this is the guy for the fucking job.
Because of course.
But we'll leave it at that. This was supposed to be about weather. Now we're going to chase sunshine. Look at this. Clear skies above Allentown, Pennsylvania. Look at that, huh? Oh, yeah. Well, he should. Raise. He'll probably match it, too. Papa Mike, exactly. Scott, you're absolutely right. It was a bunch of bullshit. And they did it right to our faces. 81 million votes. Right to our faces. They don't care no more. They haven't cared. I am telling you right now, the Pelosi's, the Schumers, as much as, Schumer comes out, we condone violence, blah, blah, blah. All right. All of them, I will guarantee, had smiles on their face when they seen the fucking news. And they were probably cheering. Because we know how evil those people are. We need a change. We need to rid all of them.
1222 North 15th Street, crossing Woodlawn Street, Pennsylvania Street.
Clean up those seats and put decent people in them. One term and you go back home. One term. Go the fuck back home. Because then you don't have time to get corrupt. Make it a revolving door. You're in there for 40 goddamn years. You are one corrupt motherfucker. I don't care what side you're on. You are corrupt. That's the only reason you stayed in there. Toomey. I'm going to run for Congress. I'm going to do one term. I'm out. That's it. A Wall Street banker invested in a restaurant here in Allentown and miserably failed, so he runs for politics. One term. As soon as it was up, he ran for re-election. He's been in there. Right there. Nobody should have voted for the guy. He lied to your fucking face. And once a liar, always going to be a liar.
Dispatch. 2240 Grove.
The money, the power, the corruption got to him. Greed. And that's why they become career politicians. I don't even think it should be two-term. The president could be but the people that write the laws and make sure shit like this shouldn't be happening, one term and you're out. Go back to your law firm, go back to your business, go back to what you came here to do. And you know what? If you really love your fucking country, you'll do it voluntarily. Keep your fucking main job and your main income and come here on the weekends and when called to. All right? And do it voluntarily. And then let's see what kind of people we get.
log box is gotta be white. We got a 4runner, gateway, Lincoln 2, Bravo 1196. Wait, that the windows are crashed, not running. Concerned that the dog might be in some.
But we can scream all we want. I can lose my voice. Nothing is going to change. Our politics, the way our government is run is going to be this way because it is a secret society away from us, and they don't want to change it. Martha Stewart, and my brain's all over the place. Martha Stewart does jail time for far less than what Pelosi has been doing. Huh? Insider trading. I see somebody sponsored a bill that members of Congress and the Senate cannot trade. I wonder why. It's a big game, and me, like Carlin said. Anyway, here we go with the nonsense again. Papa Mike, I don't know. I'm doing good, Joe. Who's Papa Mike? I mean, there's going to be a lot of new people coming in and out. I don't know. What did Papa Mike say? Fill me in. Oy vey, look at this road. Over the steel plate we go. Oh, okay. Yeah, what's wrong with him, Nina? Did he say something wrong? I want to grow my channel. I've been since I've been live streaming the way I've been. My subscribe rate has gone way up. I don't get it through fire videos. I get it through my live streams. Okay, Nina. Yeah, perfect. Everybody is welcome in my broadcast. And, sometimes I want some mental stimulation. I talk, but if you can give me something smart that I can ingest and think about and maybe research, I'm with you. Even if it goes against what I'm saying. But if you come in here with no substance and start calling names and you can't, stand up to a debate, then I don't need you in here. You're just trolling us, trying to get us all heated. But I welcome anybody to come in, even if you don't have my view. But try to change my mind with something good. I want food for thought. I want to feed my brain. That's all. But I'm not going to put up with stupidity. But everybody's welcome in here. I want to grow the channel. We're in America. We can disagree with each other. But don't be fucking dumb about it just to start a fight and troll us. That's not going to work. I mean, I leave Scotchman in here and he tries to fucking, crank me up every chance he gets. But the guy is a smart guy. He tries to catch me. He thinks he catches me. He has an archive filled with my videos. Probably has a fucking 10 terabyte goddamn hard drive. G-RAID. Thank you, Scott, but it says weather, and people are going to laugh at me because I chased a storm that made a complete fucking turn and went south here. And look at this. It looked like I was at the Dunkin' Donuts up here. It looked like hell was ready to break loose. And I got burned again. This is why I don't chase a lot of storms. I'm trying, guys. This is my second. I want to do it. It brings a lot of views. It would give me a lot of subscribers. I'm trying different things. But what if I would do this 100 times and fail miserably? I would stop chasing storms. It won't even take 100 times. When I suck at something, I don't pursue it any longer. I did that since I was a kid. If I can't get a 90% or better success rate, I do something else. I don't know. My truck has a whiny noise in it, and I don't know if I don't remember it being there. It's been like that for a while. I just had it inspected, and they test drove and didn't say anything. But I have this whiny. It's like in the 4-wheel drive. I don't know what it is, but as long as it doesn't break down, I don't feel like running it fucking back to the garage. I hate garages. There, see how dark it is down there? That's what we were going to chase. And if Jay was smart, he would be out in this weather right now with his raincoat on, pretending he's on the Weather Channel. See, there's some nasty clouds. Look at all south of Allentown right now. We'll watch it from afar. Look at, see what I'm talking about? Look at, look. Costanza's area. Steve, you make me laugh, brother. Oh yeah, it's in Scott's area. Scott, it should be right over the top of you, right? And then, yeah, you're a direct hit, I think. You're right. I forgot that's where you live. Thank you, Nina. Hello, Debbie. Scotchman is the J ball washer. Papa Mike, you're very welcome. Thank you for the kind words. See, that's what makes me successful. We very, very seldom, and my monitors know this. What do you call them? The ones with the blue wrenches. We don't block and censor many people. I bet you not even on one hand, 5. I can't recall 5 times. How old am I? Old enough to? Well, I'm not gonna say it. I'm old enough to know. I've been through the all the tests life can throw at you. I'm not 25 or 30. I'm old enough. I've been through lawsuits, raids, police abuse, police intimidation. And just a whole other shit that I'm not going to talk about on here. Where's Jay at? Well, Scott, call him. I'm 16. Yeah, we're 16, all right. Yeah, see, well, I'm looking at you. This is it. This is it right here. All down south. Scott, you're right. I didn't even pull up that radar. Let me look at the radar quick. I'm going to show you the radar in a second. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, it's right. It's right. If Jay would have got in his car when I started live streaming and headed a little south on Route 309, it's going right through Souderton. He would be getting it, guys. Jay's where it says Quakertown. There's Route 309. He just had to move a little south. Yeah, look at it. It's right there.
3020 Park Road, apartment 912, medical alert alarm.
Lightning like crazy. Okay, Scott, there you go. Play-by-play action. I didn't get it, but Scott's getting it. I'm not as old as Biden. I am not in my 60s. Papa Mike, there you go. You're a baby boomer. I'm a Generation X. And what was Vincent Fusca doing there? Supposedly that's JFK Jr.'s son. He was right behind Trump, and when the bullets rang out, he just stood there completely still and didn't even flinch. What is he doing, guys? That's another thing. Look, Vincent Fusca. I give you guys all kind of info on here.
Drive 4. 4. Back 4.
Definitely looks nasty down that way, Scott. Yeah, what happened? Richard Simmons, Dr. Ruth died yesterday. What, 3 people died? Got some water dogs cooking. There you go, some dirty water dogs. Oh yeah, skin cancer? Get out. There's a guy who made a life of exercising and staying fit, and he still died. How old was he? Can somebody tell me? Is Biden on yet? 76. Wow. Thank you, Karen. John Meade. Okay, quick mover though. Yeah, it's moving fast. That's what it looked like. That's why I couldn't catch it. Scott, that's why I couldn't catch it. Thank you, Papa Mike. What's taking Biden so long to get on stage and give a quick 2-minute speech? You know it's going to be like 1 or 2 minutes. I can't tell time anymore. Yeah, he is late. I have it on the phone. I'm gonna let you guys listen to it when it comes on. Didn't anybody ever teach him how to read a teleprompter? You don't read the directions on it.
ABC News, security plans for next week's convention are being re-examined to determine whether any changes need to be made. ABC's Jared Bryan joins us now from Milwaukee.
Thank
Jay,
you,
this is set
Scott.
to kick off tomorrow. So what's the mood like at the convention right now, and how is this?
Oh, he can't read and talk at the same time. That is a problem.
Amongst convention attendees.
Okay, they're talking about the convention.
Will go on as planned. Former President Trump has said as much in posts and statements. The other thing I can tell you, though, is something that's concerned local leaders here for quite some time, which is the ability for some to bring firearms within walking distance of this convention. Over the course of the day, you and I have talked about the various circles of security around the RNC. We are standing on the balcony, essentially, of the Fiserv Forum. We are in the middle of that very hard security perimeter. And then there's another perimeter after that and another perimeter after that. It ripples outwards. And to a certain point, at the edges of that security perimeter, based on Wisconsin state law, there will be people who will be allowed to, if they choose to, open carry firearms. The city of Milwaukee has passed an ordinance that says you can't bring water guns, you can't bring tennis balls inside that general security perimeter that I'm talking about. But because they're prohibited by this Wisconsin state law, they're not allowed to ban most kinds of firearms except for fully automatic firearms and guns that are already largely banned. So you will be able to, in certain areas here, not be allowed to carry a tennis ball or a water gun, but be allowed.
Who made a law like that? Can I ask?
And I can tell you that's already
Okay, you can't bring a tennis ball or a squirt gun into the area, but you can carry a firearm.
How are officials and attendees of the convention reacting? What are you hearing from them?
Engine 6, Coca-Cola Park, 1050 Iron Pigs Way, First Street American Parkway, at the picnic pavilion for ALS unconscious with Mike Ford.
Yeah, I'm not going to listen to what's going on at the... that is good information, though. No tennis ball. Listen, they wrote a law. They spent time to enact a law that says no tennis balls or squirt guns, but they can't regulate firearms. I don't understand. Who wasted the time to write a law like that? Do you see my point? Do you see the bullshit? All these politicians are simple-minded jerk-offs that get these jobs and they want to write laws. They don't want to look over old laws and maybe, let's update old laws or get rid of laws we don't need. They all want to have their name on a law. So no tennis balls. Are we elementary school kids? Is this what we're paying legislators to do? Unbelievable, people. Unbelievable. It makes me sick.
The top prosecutor, the city attorney, said, or rather the city attorney, not the local top prosecutor, said that would not be allowed to ban firearms
picnic pavilion for ALS unconscious with Mike Ford.
because it would conflict with that Wisconsin state law. So in terms of we're not aware of any, and the reality is that there is that consideration.
the district attorney or somebody said you can't make a law banning firearms. It's almost like they're saying.
Off at the stadium, vague communication stating there was something burning at center field on a pole. Turned out it was one of the propane flamethrowers. They shut it off, but there's no fire. They may ask you to check that later there.
That what they're saying is they know there's a high security risk there. That something could happen. So we're going to downplay our security detail a little bit. So, if it's going to happen, maybe they'll have a shot at killing the opponent. That's all that says to me, is they know somebody's going to attempt something there. So we'll let them squeak in, and hopefully they take care of the job. This is the human beings we have running our country, people.
Pop up potentially on the first end of the convention. Pop up on some.
That's exactly what they did in Butler, Pennsylvania yesterday.
Big primetime address on Thursday night. Now, after these events,
they knew the threats were high.
And the obvious resolve of the Trump campaign.
They knew they were high, and they left gaps open because they said, well, the probability of this happening is great, so we'll leave a couple holes in our security detail, and if somebody attempts it, hopefully they get it right. You see my point? Don't trust anything. It's all bullshit. I know John Me. So why aren't they looking at those old laws? There is no new law anywhere in America that we need to fucking make right now. This country needs no more laws. They need to reevaluate old laws and rewrite and amend some laws that are on the books now to cover, new technologies or whatever, but if they're already here. We do not need any more new laws anywhere in this whole fucking country.
Is going to ripple outwards and impact the messaging of this convention beyond what was already planned. Again, there were GOP lawmakers, GOP notables.
I'm not going to wait for Biden. Where PSYOPs coming? Yeah, there have been requests extra security for a while. Yes, they have been. The director was an Aspen College. Well, she was installed there by Biden. Somebody said she worked for Coca-Cola prior, has no experience in this. But, for diversity, we need women and minorities in these positions just because, we need to promote people not based on merit, but based on their gender and the color of their skin, which is getting people fucking killed in all these industries. This is not just government. Private industry also does this, and it's causing more harm than good.
It's kind of a broader arc as we've seen. We've seen in the last few months this question really hang over Trump as to how he was going to embrace or not his GOP political rivals who ran against him for the nomination. Just a few weeks ago, there was this open question as to whether or not Ron DeSantis would.
Okay, I'm not going to listen to that no more.
JK. Sydney truck to Coca-Cola Park, please. Yeah, we're truck. I will advise you guys.
Cross street of Lincoln Avenue, ALS fall victim. Station 62, South Whittle Township at Dorney Park, 3830 Dorney Park Road at the main entrance. Cross street of Lincoln Avenue, ALS fall victim.
It was Pepsi. I'm sorry. Well, it's still. It was Pepsi, Coca-Cola, Pepsi, whatever. Ay, ay, ay.
Passenger truck to the Coca-Cola Park.
All right, guys. I'm gonna be out of here.
050 Iron Pigs Way.
The sun is out.
Cross Street American Parkway. 15 engine, 6 miles. That fire.
Do they want any more storms the rest of the day for Allentown? I don't think so. Nice and sunny the rest of the day. Thanks for joining me on a little trip around Emmaus, South Allentown, Center City, Allentown, Whitehall, Pennsylvania. Again, we seen red and blues. Salisbury Township police officer pulling somebody over. So we got to see red and blues. That's the goal of every stream I do. And we happen to see it, so. Ciao. Tomorrow will be a better chance. Gotcha. Oh, the press is coming into the room. Ah, fuck. Ah. Do I want to really? I can't stand to listen to him talk. I'm sorry. It's hard to listen to this guy.
We're also still waiting on a VP pick from the former president. What happens with that now?
Well, what Trump has said is that he either wants to your point, announce this VP pick slightly before the convention, or at minimum in the early days of the convention. There was always been this issue as to whether or not the Trump campaign would frankly even be able to hold on to this decision once.
Just so you're aware, we are not at the EMS call. Medic 4 knows what we're doing. This propane tank fire is a little bit more than we originally thought. We're checking that out. That's why I need to louder.
Delaware to be at the White House.
Except for I'll swap you to that.
Situation
I mean,
where we've
if
seen
they really
images
check
of
for
that.
I'll
He
swap you to
obviously
that.
expressed his condolences to that rally.
Okay, we radioed him, but if it sounds like they need help, just call us.
For former President Trump and his thoughts and prayers being with the Trump family at this time, and frankly his relief.
Go ahead, Chuck 2.
Was not overly.
We're immediately behind the Coca-Cola sign. Where would you like us to go?
The other thing that we've seen is this rare moment.
Where are you?
Broadcast,
Immediately to the rear of the Coca-Cola sign.
Okay, come in code yellow, and then just keep coming around. You should see us.
Copy.
106 Franklin Street, domestic, Plains family members, another female and a male are threatening the Plains 9-year-old son and aunt at this address. The Plains out of state. Plain wants them removed. I guess they're threatening to punch the 9-year-old. Unknown weapons. 106 Franklin. Down for it.
Down for it.
Lake County 2224. 225 2nd Street. Hit a complaint out back, was out of town for about 2 weeks, came home, found the back door and another inside door broken in. Was not checked. 225 2nd Street.
And Jay, Robert F. Kennedy Jr., the independent candidate, also running here. This Robert F. Kennedy, who was assassinated while running for president, he's the nephew of former President John F. Kennedy, who of course was assassinated while in office. And he's now calling on President Biden and President Trump to try to get them to speak on this issue together. Is that idea gaining traction anywhere else in Washington? Are you hearing?
Man, he's a half hour late. I thought you guys said 1:30.
We're getting behind it.
he's doing this so people get disgusted and change channels or go look at something else, or like me, I'm about to turn it off. He's that's the game plan. Christ. Ay. All right, everybody. I'm going to go 10-1000. Thanks for joining. Quick trip around Allentown to the south, back up to the north, and we're going to end this. I'll let you all go watch Joey Biden try to speak. And that's it. Talk to you later. Have a good one, Steve. Thanks again for your generosity.